Lovely Moko, The Happy Daily Life of Moko and Mr. Komatsu Volume Review. Leave it to me. Moko will hold down for the fort until Mr. Komatsu returns. Just you watch, I won't budge an inch, for I am Moko, the Iron Woman. Moko waiting for her owner outside the supermarket. Living Shiba Inu Moko adores her master. Glassblower, Mr. Komatsu, from Moko's point of view. All's well, but the world as long as her nose is as shiny as the glassware Mr. Komatsu creates in his studio Amato. She chews up towels, trying to imitate her beloved master as he blows each new item of glassware in her world would be quite perfect if only could become a dog too. Until then, there's walks and food, and more walks and games to be invented. Sometimes Mr. Oshiko comes to dog sit when Mr. Komatsu has to go somewhere work related and Moko is conflicted about this. But Mr. Oshiko, who is Mr. Komatsu's IT skilled friend and looks after the side of the glassblower's business, really loves his food is maybe he's alright. And he's the one who's who's willing to create a new website for the studio because Mr. Komatsu isn't getting many customers. However, when a young lady visitor arrives, there's much confusion as she thinks she stumbled on a cute cafe. Moko is unsettled by this strange and unexpected female visitor. As the coffee is served, the embarrassing misunderstandings is eventually sorted out and Moko feels so much better when the visitor departs. In the meantime, Moko catches a cold. Her nose isn't beautifully shiny anymore. Plays in the snow, plays with Rena, the local bar owner's daughter, has scary nightmares about Mr. Oshiko, and watches the fireworks with Mr. Komatsu every moment in his dog's life is exciting. Takayuki Mitsushima captures Moko's high-octane energy really well. Her active, appealing personality comes across as an authentic doggy voice, as her attention switches in a blink from one thing to another. It's often a very loud voice too. She's a dog. The lettering, bull in its capitals, sadly uncredited, aptly barks at the reader, as Moko's reactions to everything are dialed up to 11. And then there's her other division to her owner, Mr. Komatsu. Her world revolves around him and she sees the world through a Komatsu tinted lens. Much respect on translator Casey Lee rendering Moko's voice and rendering tone loud, personalities convincingly in English. Occasionally, there are little physically matter 4 strips between chapters entitled Moko, as well as amusing snapshot sketches instead of wall splash page illustrations. At the end, there's 4 pages of the Komatsu collection explaining about the different t-shirts Mr. Komatsu wears in each chapter, with a hub page dedicated to the Mr. Oshiko food collection. It's always a pleasure to find and be able to recommend a manga that's suitable for younger readers, and Lovely Moko falls nicely into this category with an A+ rating. It's quite a physical narrative. Moko's a dog so she's invested in food, and bodily functions inevitably bloom large in her life. But not just large as her overwhelming love for Mr. Komatsu. We're told that the main characters, and that includes Moko, are based on a real-life situation. The manga series ran for 17 volumes and 3 seasons of a TV anime, 5-minute episodes. The mangaka started a new pet type series in 2021, Kirimoya Biyori, for the same magazine, Kodansha's Evening. This is a vertical book from Kodansha, and there are 2 full color pages. I suspect this might be a 2-in-1 edition, as the second color page chapters, or big barking, comes halfway drawn. The colors used are bright and simple, again giving the impression that this is a manga tailored to appeal to the children. A neat touch is that on the matte cover, Moko's nose is the one element to be given a gloss finish, given the living nature of the book's central character. A barking or 2 outdrawn short are probably quiet enough to read at one time. If you're a Moko fan, finally just do it in early July. Read free your chapters of the Lovely Moko at the publisher's website here. A review copy for Kodansha Vertical Books was supplied by Turnaround Comics UK, 8 out of 10.